And we'll welcome in Charleston Southern head coach Jamey Chadwell. Good morning, Coach.
Mark?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
How we doing today?
We're doing fine. We're running a little early, so we tried to call you just to get you on earlier, but no big deal. We're ready for you now. First off, congratulations for the 2-0 start. If you can open up with your summary of the victory over Shorter, and then talk about this week's opponent, Campbell. We'll take any questions.
Well, Mark, it's really a tale of two halves. We started off the game. Our first half played really well. It was up 23-7 at halftime, and defense played really well throughout the game. Created a lot of turnovers and really shut down Shorter's offense. We came out in the second half offensively and just weren't able to get anything going and made the game a little closer than really what it needed to be because we were in control of it pretty much throughout. I felt like we got in a situation maybe we weren't used to, hadn't been in a while, and in a lead, expected to win, and I think we put it on a little cruise control there in the second half and thought we'd had it in the bag. And it was disappointing in the way we finished, but we were able to come out and get a win and learn from a win, which is always nice instead of a loss. And but our guys are excited about where we're at, being 2-0, and feeling confident as we move forward going into Campbell. Campbell's coming off a big win off of UGA-Wise. It'll be our first true road test of the year. Obviously playing down the city, not far down the road, and so I think it'll be good for us to get away from campus a little bit. Everybody's been patting us on the back, telling us how great we are, and we're not. And so we need to get away and get back to focusing on some things that our team needs to, and it'll be good to just be us for a little while.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. At this time, we'll take questions for Charleston Southern head coach Jamey Chadwell. To ask a question, please press *1 on your phone at any time, or click the Q&A link near the top of your browser and click raise hand if you joined us via the web. Questions for Charleston Southern head coach Jamey Chadwell. Because while we're waiting for a question or two to come in, talk a little bit more about Campbell and some things that you've seen on tape that kind of concern you and just the way they played in their first two games.
Well, Coach Mike Mentors was at Liberty last year, helped lead Liberty to share the title, and he's brought an aggressive style. There's a huge difference from them this year compared to last year, just the way they're playing, their confidence. He's got them playing on both sides of the ball. They're trying to be a power physical team on offense, and that probably comes from his NFL roots and Nebraska roots. So they're doing a lot of things with a couple tight ends that give you problems and really trying to pound it at you. And then defensively, he brings a lot of multiple looks and does some different things to put his guys in position to be successful. And when you watch the video, when you turn it on, you can see sort of his imprint, the type of person he is, and already, it's established by the way they play the game. And we're going down expecting a football game, knowing that home game for them, two in a row, coming off a big victory, feeling confident. And for us being a true road test, with our young guys, so it's a challenge there. But we're looking forward to doing that and going down there and continuing with what we're building here. We feel like we've made some good strides in our first 2 weeks. The thing that we're pleased with is our turnover margin. Our defense is, I think, we've gotten 5 turnovers, 6 turnovers, and I think we've not given the ball up yet. So we're pleased with that, and we're focusing on those things as we're going forward and continue to get better in certain areas. But we felt good about our discipline and our ball security right now.
And talk a little bit about Malcolm Dixon. Had a great game against Shorter, 100 rushing yards, 100 passing yards. I know the first week he was a little under I think only had about 8 yards rushing. What kind of got him going this past weekend?
I tell you, Shorter decided to try to take away our inside game from where we had success the week before, and wanted to put the ball in his hands a little bit more. And Malcolm definitely answered the challenge. He was able to get on the perimeter and cause some problems with his legs in the run game, and really made some good decisions in our passing game. He was very efficient when we threw the ball with him. I think he had 2 more touchdown passes, and he's not throwing the ball up, put the ball in a situation where there's a chance for a turnover. He's been really, really good with his ball security and his decision making. And to see him get out on the perimeter and make some plays running and move the sticks, and it wasn't just it wasn't just out on the perimeter. He did a lot of things up inside for us and really showed that he could be a physical runner as well. So his confidence is really swelling right now, just for the first 2 weeks and in playing. And you can see him growing and comfortable in what we're doing with the offense. And it's good to watch him do that and see the other kids believe in him as well. I think that's, if you've not watched our team, you've not had a chance to see us, just seeing how the kids respond to him when things aren't going as well. They look to him, and he's been nothing but just a great leader for us on that aspect. And I think that's really what people miss out. They can look at the statistics and think, well, he's doing this and doing that, but it's really just how he's leading the team and how they're following on the sideline, encouraging. He's just been a great leader for us, and it's a big reason, why we've got off to a good start, and it's going to be a big reason why we continue moving forward.
Thank you, Coach. And the last question I have for you is, Charleston Southern 2-0 for the first time since 2006. How do you keep your squad from not looking ahead and just focus on the task at hand?
Mark, that's a big challenge. I think that happened to us, as I mentioned a little bit last week, and the thing that we've been preaching to our team is that it's not about anybody play, it's all about us, and that we've not been in a situation like this in a while, and just how hard it is to get the victories and make sure that you enjoy those, but you don't forget the hard work it takes to get them. And I felt like coming off the sit there, we're on such a high, and we thought there'd be a letdown, and Shorter was a good opponent for us and put us in a good battle where we had some adversity and continue to find a way to get it done. And I think that's going to help us going forward. I'm hoping that we had an unbelievable crowd Saturday. I mean, almost capacity. It was a great home crowd. It was good. But I'm sort of excited that we're on the road, not for 3 in a row, but at least for one, that where we can get back and get our guys back to being sort of not noticed. After the first week, as I mentioned, everybody's been telling us how great we are and patting us on the back, and the community and the school. A lot of spirit. But I'm hoping we can get back to some of the things that got us to where we're at, and just focus on each other, focus on the things that we have to do. And so we spent a lot of time yesterday in our meetings of pointing out the things that need improvement and how we were fortunate in some cases. And so we've been really hammering that as a staff and just continue to talk to the guys about don't ever look back. Never look forward to stay in the moment. Just stay in the moment, stay in the process of what we're doing. And hopefully we learned from last week a little bit, and we'll continue to mature as a team.
All right, Coach. I'm not seeing any more questions for you, so we'll let you go. But thanks for joining us, and good luck Saturday at Campbell.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you.
All right.